right, Daisy, you think we should start this? We'll have fun.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Is it?
Yeah. You guys okay?
Yeah, we're good, thanks. How
Oh
are
my
you?
gosh. Okay, I can hear you. I can see you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. Ah, you guys. You look like a movie set.
Well, yeah, we try.
Oh my gosh.
Kicking.
How are you feeling? You're feeling okay?
Yeah, she just kicked.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I forgot I was counting a kick.
We're trying to. The dogs normally sit on our laps, so we've
Oh
got
my gosh.
so they can feel part of it, but they're out the way.
Sweet. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks so much for doing this. I know you guys are, I know the feeling. How are you feeling?
Good. Everything well, isn't it?
Yeah, she's doing all right. I mean, she's probably had quite an easy ride, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's good.
She's,
We should probably let's start the whole thing because I don't want to miss any of the good stuff for like the audience.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. You guys ready? You're always ready. Oh my gosh. So everybody knows who you are. You are, Naz and James. My goodness. And thanks for doing this. And first of all, I just want to catch up because it's been a long time. So much has happened. But I wanted to chat with you guys about your journey a little bit, with friendship, working together, being together, new little one along the way. So much has happened. So, well, first of all, how are you feeling now? You have a little one inside. I assume that that's okay to share.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're happy to share. I mean, it's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, we're doing really well. I suppose we'll talk about how we got to here in a bit. But things are going well in our little bubble.
Good.
Keeping safe, keeping busy. And pretty much been locked in our flat for, well, I don't know, like most people, about 10 months now. So
Yeah.
but we're doing all right.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just lucky that we under lockdown and cannot do much with this one anyway. So just having an easy life, really.
Yeah, I mean, she does have an easy life. I mean,
are you still making pizzas all the time?
I haven't made some pizzas in the last couple of months, mainly because of the weather change, so getting wet and stuff, and it's all done outdoors. But it's definitely well, Noz's mum's coming over from Japan in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we promised that we'll do her pizza. She was hoping to come over for Christmas Day for pizza, but a couple of days later.
Yeah. So she requested to have a James's pizza, but we haven't done it because we can't have anyone else.
Yeah.
Inside or outside either. So.
Yeah. Well, when we're all allowed, I think everybody wants to come over for pizza because that just looks so good.
It would be fun if you're gonna come to Western. It's gonna be
heck yeah! I'm on the way as soon as we're all cleared again. Coming over. So, well, I'm glad you guys are okay. And I just this is the first time doing this guides thing, and I just thought of you guys right away. I think about how having a studio is sort of like a meeting place for everybody, but so there's so many people that meet and become friends and partners and things like this, but you guys have such a very special friendship journey, I think, for so many, I don't know, months. It just felt like so long. You guys, I was looking through pictures and of London. I don't remember what year that was, 2015 or 2016, and every picture I have, you guys are in it somewhere, just helping each other out, helping other people out, giggling, obviously just, look like you've known each other for your whole life. So was that how it felt for you guys, just meeting each other in the first place?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. We didn't know really that we had met before the 2015 training, the London training. We'd met once before without realising. And
training was 16, and then workshop was 15.
We met in 2015, didn't realise, and in 2016 we had the London training.
Right, right. Oh, okay. So where
And
did you guys originally meet that you forgot about?
so, who was it who did the training?
Is it not the training workshop?
Workshop.
Tiffany
and Beth.
I think.
Beth did
And someone else was
they
organising.
did a little pop-up workshop.
Another yoga thing. Oh wow, another yoga thing.
Yeah, it's a little
Cool.
pop-up thing. So I had not long done the intensive with you.
Yeah.
And Noz did one
In Paris.
In Paris.
Yeah.
And then we both did this little pop-up thing in London, and didn't know that we both did this little pop-up thing in London. And then in the 2016 training, Noz realised pretty much straight away. And then I suppose we were, from then kicked off as being pretty close friends. And a number of years passed, and we did our own little pop-up yoga workshops and silent discos and things, and that carried on for a number of years while we're both in our own lives and our own situations. And I suppose it was a year and a half ago now.
Yeah.
Year and a half ago now that everything had completely changed in our life, and we found ourselves, in a place where, and we lived in totally different parts of the UK. So it was a long distance kind of friendship that just kept going because of, I guess, like you mentioned, the giggling and stuff, and it's always just been an easy, fun, friendly place for us both, and I suppose that's enabled us to come together. It's nice that our relationship is underpinned by a really good friendship. That openness and that trust to start with.
Yeah, like you said, it feels like we've known each other quite a long time, longer than actual. And always remember that when we went to have a noodle in London. Do you remember that, Tara?
Oh, are you kidding? I the best and worst night of my life, by the way. You guys.
That was like, kind of, you triggered something, didn't you?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure this is all, obviously you guys are together, you're having a baby, the whole thing, but you were both on very different life paths, and obviously there was something else going on that was bringing the two of you together, but it wasn't said quite, it wasn't, it seems like there's the elephant in the room, and I was that elephant. So it was sort of, I remember we were at the OM show thing, and I was like, oh, let's go hang out, we'll have dinner. We took a car. It was the longest car ride ever. I think the guy had run out. It was an electric powered car. He had run out of electricity. And, those things still take like 30, 40 minutes to charge. So we're sitting there and, I don't want to be insensitive and ask, what's going on with you guys, but I was waiting for somebody to tell me something. So yeah, going out to the restaurants. Yeah. So I think we had so many rounds of appetizers and drinks and everything. I don't know who I walked to the bathroom, whether it was you, James or Noz, but I was like,
I think I disappeared and you two started talking or something.
Something, yeah. It was like a really long first date where it's like, where you just know that somebody's going to say something, but it took to that breaking point. So I'm glad you guys shared you professed your love for each other to me that night. So I feel, and I think also a lot of people in our friend world also feel a big happiness for you guys, a big part of your journey, just witnessing your friendship for so long. And then that one kind of like, okay, what's happening? Oh, okay, fine. We're all good now. Everybody's, if you're okay, if everybody's okay, we're okay.
The thing about it for us is, we only seen each other as friends for so long. There was that feeling wasn't there, and it was kind of I suppose like a surprise. It was a surprise for us.
Wow.
And it interesting though that since it all it came out that there was something there between us, that you can acknowledge what I don't want to say what other people have seen, but you can certainly see the warmth from other people, knowing that we're together now, and actually them seeing that has been a really great place for us to be. So it's been a pretty cool journey, to be honest.
It was just a really surprise for us, and then none of our friends really surprised. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
it felt like you guys were the last to know.
yes, that's exactly how I felt.
It's like when everyone else has a secret about you, but yeah, it was pretty, I mean, I was relieved. I didn't sleep for the night, but I knew we were going to get together. I knew that was happening, but I didn't know like if everybody was okay. And then finally it was such a, I mean, again, best and worst moment. Because it was so intense.
Like you always asking us on a message, like, you guys okay?
I know. I'm sorry to put that on you, but no, it's just, we've all been, just friends for so long. It's been so nice just to see, oh, okay, Calgon, take me away. You guys are going to be all right now. So that's good. But now, I mean, also it's sort of, it seems pretty seamless for you guys to be, because like you said, you were doing yoga, presenting yoga, sharing yoga, doing events and things like that as friends. So now as, partners, as new parents, all of these things, it seems like there hasn't been, I mean, it's kind of not fair. You guys make it look so easy, but has it been, a pretty easy transition, or has it not even felt like a transition because it's been, that friendship for so long?
Yeah.
Go on, yeah.
I suppose for me, it's been pretty easy. Noz is hard work, and I always knew that. No, it's been really easy because I think you can't underestimate the value of friendship as the bottom line, and the honesty between it. So, because we've been able to help each other for so long, and whether it's yoga, whether it's work, whether it's anything, personal life stuff, that it's made coming together really easy because we don't shy away from talking about subjects, and that just makes life easy, because there's never an uncomfortable moment, or there's never something that hasn't been resolved, which actually leads to the fact that we just kind of get on with everything and get on with each other about everything. So, for me, it's been, I suppose, that overused word, natural journey for us to get to this stage.
Yeah, since we decided to, okay, now we're going to move on from the friendship to the relationship, and we haven't forced anything to do, and we haven't pushed it through like hard things or anything, that it just naturally happens on the way, and the things that we wanted to do together, we can do it together now. And that having a baby as well, that it's just natural, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Noz gets to enjoy the sofa. That's 10 months now.
I mean, you guys have always teased each other about everything. I mean, from my point of view, like seeing you guys kind of scuffle in, somebody bringing somebody else the sandwich that they wanted to order that they didn't order, and then the other one like bringing over a cushion or a blanket that they know the other one needs. It's that moment. I don't know. We've been watching a lot of The Good Place, this TV show, and there's this moment when one character knew the other character, there was this deep love there when she anticipated a sneeze, it was sort of a ha-ha, and then she gave him a tissue. And I was like, you guys have had that sort of so clear, it's just from the beginning. So it's just, I'm glad you guys are, such a good example of, taking good care in all these ways. Well done, you guys. Okay, so, I think it's interesting also for a lot of folks, I think maybe watching, there's this, I want to do this for a job, I want to have my interest be my work. And I think you guys are really also great examples of, you've both had multiple careers, even since I've known you, and have been, kind of seamlessly navigating in and out of what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what you need to do, and also supporting each other. I mean, Noz, you were in hotels at one point, I think, right? Are you still involved in the hotel industry?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I left it completely. Oh, I could go back anytime, I think, if I wanted, like find a job at the reception, because the only experience I have, like that, being a reception. So, but we will see with this one. But
yeah. So I guess maybe the question is how has it been, you know, doing yoga together more with more of your time, but also together, as opposed to doing other focuses, or how are you kind of directing yourself in the career pathway together and kind of all of this?
I suppose it's a challenge and it's not a challenge. In you know, work, non-yoga work is work. It brings the money in, and it's good, and there are interests. You know, I have the main job, so you know, whoever I'm working for, I'm bringing in that level of income and things, and that's all good. And I suppose the type of person I am is quite a logical person. I think about things. I can understand the reasons for doing stuff and bits and pieces. So, and then that allows Noz to be a bit more forward with the yoga and a bit more creative with the yoga. You know, when it comes to the applications and setting things up and tech and things like that, that's more where my strengths come through.
Cool.
And I suppose, you know, it's always been like that for us, that there's the you know, almost the face. We joke about it in the sense of you and Mike. You know, you've got the person at the front and the person at the back, and so there's I guess that similar element to how we operate, and I suppose that's why it works really well, because there's no misunderstanding of kind of how we see things working. You know, and we talk about, you know, the baby and things like that, that we're trying to create a place where we can enjoy having a baby and not need to have too much pressure on either of us to think about, you know, how we're going to manage all these things. So you know, the studio at home is great because it's, well, I mean, the timing, it's kind of been really good and been indifferent. It's been really good because at the early stages of the lockdown, I got to be pretty creative with how we're going to set this up and how we're going to run the website and stuff. So that may not have happened if we didn't go through this, you know, horrible situation that we're all in. And that's enabled you know, Noz to at the same time where studios were closing down, we've been able to still continue to run and continue to keep, you know, our little network of people going. So it's I suppose it's, you know, it's like for lots of other people doing this, that it's kept you pretty well connected in a time where we could have been, you know, again, just the two of us in a room managing, but actually we've seen loads of people because we see them every day on a, you know, whether it's on a screen or what, but we're seeing lots of people every day. So you've got to be quite flexible and you know, enjoy innovation to kind of thrive with this. So I guess for me, it's been good because I got to play around with lots of tech, and that's my I suppose my bag. And then Noz got to buy loads of different, you know, yoga pants and.
That's the fun part, isn't it? You gotta have new clothes.
I was thinking more like I'm connecting with the people, like.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was
right.
Not the buying stuff.
Oh, but we are so similar, because Mike was like, Tara, you have a package in the mail. It's some leggings. I thought you had enough of these things. Didn't you make some of these for a while? Can't you whip out those old ones?
Yeah, I'm not buying it now because it doesn't fit me anymore.
No.
Yeah, you actually do justify new clothes for your current pregnancy. It's okay. No, I love that you guys realize also while you're going through all of these changes, because it's been years, but it's also, you know, so much has happened, you know, from friends to relationship to lockdown to pandemic to creating a baby to creating an online studio. It's so you guys are busy. You know, a lot going on, like having another, you know, job as well. It's a family life, everything. So it's sort of, it is a lot, but it's really cool to just connect with you, because I do think that, you know, the four of us are so similar as well. And, you know, I know it's, Mike and I were not as easy at a certain point working together, but once we got to the place where you guys are now, where we could say, all right, let's be flexible. If something's not working, you can go in a different direction. If you're not having fun, you know, you can really take a breath, take a look at it, and then go into a different direction. And I just didn't know that for so long. So it's really cool that you guys haven't gone through that, those crises as well. So it's really something, because, you know, I think you're going to have your whole life ahead of having those tools of being able to be flexible and navigate, because things change all the time, you know? So do you feel that way?
I definitely feel that way, but I think what we do pretty well is, and I think we've always done this, is this might be why we've been able to navigate things, but we talk about the different scenarios that might happen. So you're not just in this little kind of, you know, stream of direction, but actually we talk about what could happen if we went over here and we went here, or, you know, if certain things happened with, you know, work and stuff like that, how would we negate it? So I think it helps to be pretty open to difficult things that could happen, and lots of different options for you to stay pretty relaxed about it. And and I suppose, you know, we both are typically very relaxed.
This must be why we all like to do yoga in the way that we all like to do it too, because it's like, I don't know, like I think for so many times, you know, I just get so in my head about it. If you know, because you can't change somebody else. If we're all just finding each other, you know, we're finding the people in the world that want to feel better, want to have more flexibility and navigate in this way. And we're all just, you know, guiding each other around and saying, oh, you can do it, so I can do it too. And you can be flexible, so I can be flexible too. And I don't need to, you know, be so rigid about my yoga or my life. And, you know, so maybe that's a part of it. Who knows?
Definitely the Strala is helping, because the mindset it's changed since I started yoga. And then that's how we met and become really good friends. And then having that lots of trainings together, more than 500 hours doing a Strala Yoga. And then that's how we live, isn't it? Really. So it's like, it sounds like really busy when you said what's going on with us, but I don't feel like that.
I think things we both do, but Noz leads more yoga classes than I do right now, because of, you know, work and you know, so
everybody wants to see your belly, so that's what it is.
Exactly.
Well, you're just lucky because they can't touch the belly, so you're getting the virtual touch. Sometimes that's great, sometimes it's not, you know. So
what I notice when I'm sat in another room, you know, doing some work or something while she's teaching a class, one of the things that Noz says a lot, and I know I do it not just in yoga but in work, is we start sessions by, when there's new people coming in, it's like we don't take things too seriously. You know, we're just gonna have a giggle and move around, and it's when you take that literal into your life, it becomes much more relaxed. You know, we don't take things over seriously. You know, we mess around with the dogs, we go for walks in the freezing cold, and you know, all of these things just to be a bit light-hearted and just enjoy stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And I like that when we do the online classes, that even the other guys doing it with us, we have a chat beginning and end with the people who coming into the classes, and some of them is like coming all of the classes, and then when some new people coming in, and then I ask those regular people to do you want to give them some advice, like what do you think this class? And then the one lady, Tracy, she's going to start talking about So yeah, just take it easy, and you get used to it. And once you done a class with Noz maybe a couple of times, you can just close your eyes and just go with the flow. And start talking about those things. So without me, I don't need to be really there. And it's really lovely that people start talking.
Oh, you'll start to see that with your little one, I think.
Really?
Daisy's starting to do that with me. She's like, Mom, be calm. Mom, roll around a little bit, you know?
That's so cool. That's so
And
cool.
she'll get down on, you know, on the floor to talk to the ladybugs and things like that. So, you know, I mean, I know nothing, but I know that I think through our experiences together, exactly what you said, it's not about telling somebody what to do, but if you're doing it, then everybody around you is going to do it even better, you know? So I think that's so cool. But maybe one question to both of you guys. I know you have stuff to do, very, very busy and easy over there, but one question to both of you guys, what are you looking forward to when this pandemic is lifted and we can kind of go back and be with people? Are you looking forward to that, or you think you're gonna stay and self-quarantine, keep it going? Probably for a little while with the little one.
We haven't talked about like that, have we?
Well, I know what I want to do, but you
Okay,
go
go
first.
on.
Okay, yeah. I figured maybe they'd be different.
I'm looking forward to going on holiday.
Nice.
You know, we've had to effectively pull out of 2 big road trips. Last summer, we were going to go through America, which I've done a few times, up the coast, Pacific Coast Highway, up to Vancouver to family. We're going to be doing that again this summer, but they've had to change plans again, and there was a wedding to go to. So I think for me, it's that just going on holiday and getting away from where we are, having a nice break, and definitely seeing people, because you know we do FaceTime to our friends and to family, but you know two of our really close friends groups have had babies this year, and we had virtually no contact.
Oof.
And you know we're obviously going to have a child, and it'll be so good to get them to spend time, you know, as they grow up. And so I think for me it's a nice holiday, and then to get our newborns all together.
Nice.
Definitely. The holiday, definitely. But even without the holiday, just want to see people get together and meet, actually. That would be a good one to do.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys whenever we're allowed to come visit. So that'll be nice.
I did say to Noz for my 40th that I'm going to leave her here. I want to go to I'm going to go to New York on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take you in. We'll take you in.
He's going to leave me and the baby and just enjoy big 40 by yourself.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. See, there you go. It's that healthy bickering. That's good. You know, you guys have had that from the beginning though. Oh my gosh. We have to keep, I feel like this has to be a sort of conversation in front of everybody once a year for forever, because I feel like you guys being 80 years old is going to be the same as what you are right now.
You're just a little bit tired.
Yeah. It's like that. So, well, thanks for taking the time and thanks for sharing this. I know everyone's going to be so happy to see you guys and everything. So
Great seeing you.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
Yeah,
Lovely
thank
to see you. And before we go, how are things with you?
Oh, you're so sweet. We're great. I think, you know, we're so similar, the 4 of us, and how we sort of do everything. I know we've kind of talked about that in passing and general conversations here and there, but we're great. I mean, we kind of took the same time to do the same kinds of things, working on the Strala app that we never would have gotten around to doing because we love being in person with everybody. So we said, okay, we're here. We might as well just get together and figure this out. But yeah, just personally, we love having the time to just goof around and go outside, go for walks, same simple things. You know, we sit on the floor and eat broccoli and carrots and all of that, but you know, we're safe, we're healthy, we have no major complaints. So we'll be really happy to see people again, but yeah, definitely try to take advantage of this time as much as possible. So yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Keep me posted with everything.
Yeah.
We will do. Thank you very much for having us.
Of course, yeah. Love you guys.
Love you too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.